Very, very nice to meet you. So, are you diabetic?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you had a circulation test to test what circulation is like in this foot? Who did that test for you? Dr. Hare did it? Okay. And what did he tell you about the results of the test?
What I was a little weaker than the other.
Yeah, this pulse is stronger. This pulse is weaker. And so I'm going to refer you to a vascular surgeon. I know you hear the word surgery. That doesn't mean you need surgery. But I want a good evaluation of these vessels that are leading down into this foot. When we see a wound that's dark like this, that tells us that circulation isn't great, especially when I touch the pulse and I don't feel a strong signal, okay? So what he can do is evaluate how much blood flow is coming down, and a lot of times if you need intervention, he can do it right in the office. He does things like just open up the vessel or just kind of clean out the vessel, not the older surgeries where they had to bypass in the leg, okay? So I want to get a good evaluation of that because this is a sign that the circulation is not doing what it needs to do, okay? And so do you get numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet at night? A little tingling, okay. Did you injure that? Did you hit it on anything?
A little while ago he did.
Okay, he hit it on something?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, and when did you notice it start turning dark at the tip?
When the doctor started cutting his toenails, Dr. started cutting his toenails, that's when I really paid attention to it, pretty dark.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I want to get that worked up because if it's not enough blood flow, that's enough to make you lose your toe, especially being diabetic. So we're working to prevent any issues, okay? It may not be a problem at all. It may just be an old wound with some blood under it that we clean out and it's never a problem. But I do everything to make sure we keep your legs, your feet and your legs, as well as your toes, okay? So I don't want you to, stress over what I'm saying, but the more we know, the better we do. So you said you don't get any pain at night. Do you ever feel like you have to get up in the middle of the night and rest your foot on the floor? Sir? Okay. And what about when you're walking? Do you ever get any tenderness in your calf or the back of your legs when you're walking? Your knee. You have arthritis in your knees. Your knees bother you? Like a bone spur or something?
It ain't bad enough yet for them to do surgery on his knees.
Okay. Get the injection. Okay. So to me, it looks like you hit this toe and you might have been bleeding underneath it. Because as I take down some of the thickness in this toenail, I can see you kicked it pretty good. What you been kicking at? In the dark. You gonna turn the light on from now on? He still won't do it.
Then even if he got the light on, he stumbles.
He still kind of stumbles. You don't use a cane or anything?
No, man.
Why not? You too cool for that?
I got a cane with mine in the car.
In the car. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna have to cut it.
Yes, ma'am. You gonna leave it.
I leave it.
Leave it where you had it. All right. Do you feel any discomfort with what we're doing here? Good. Who's your primary care? Over in Marion? Dylan. Okay. So yeah, it looks like you hit this and it bled underneath there. We call that a subungual hematoma when the blood kind of gets stuck under the toenail. So we're just gonna clean up and see where we're at and what we have. Any tenderness with anything that I'm doing. All right. Were you nervous? Were you thinking it was gonna hurt? No, we don't hurt people. We make them better.
You see what Dr. Hair pulled off of that toe. He ain't scared yet.
Oh, Dr. Hair pulled a lot off?
Yeah, Dr. Hair kind of keeps it down because it gets so thick.
Uh-huh.
He can't wear socks, but one time a day it tears him up.
Okay, okay,
The toenail did.
okay.
So Dr. Hair been taking it, kind of using that thing he used
Uh-huh.
to keep him smooth down a little bit till he come out. So then he started saying, well, when he did that leg test,
Uh-huh.
kind of test you was asking about,
Yes, ma'am.
that's when he said, I'm going to have to refer you to this spa.
Here. Uh-huh. Because he doesn't have enough flow to really be clipping him safely. Is that what he said?
Well, the insurances and stuff don't want to pay
Yes, ma'am.
for the work that he needs done, like what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am. That is correct. It's tough for diabetics. And if we're going to save these limbs, we got to have frequent care. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you start having problems like this. All right, any tenderness there? A little bit? Oh, none. Okay, good. So I'm just kind of feeling my way, seeing how many layers we got, and seeing what we can clean up. Yeah. So when you hit it, did the whole toenail come off? It didn't. It just started looking dark. And how long ago was that?
That was some years ago when you did it.
Years, really? Okay.
And that's when Dr. Hair started going up in there, clicking and scoping his skin and realized how dark it was.
Okay. So this was kind of covered up. Okay, I understand. All right, I'm using just a little ceramic cone here. It's a little more gentle than the diamond bits and the carbide bits. And this just kind of helps me take it off in layers and kind of keep the underlying structure safe too. All right, so we are going to do a little bit of a warm water soak today and soften up a little more, and then we'll know exactly what we have. Medical. Okay. Let's take a look at this other foot. That looks a little better already. Yeah, you can. So you don't try to cut your own toenails at home at all, okay? Good. And you can't talk her into trying it, right?
Nope.
They scared me so I started paying attention to them.
Yes, ma'am.
We needed to start like going to the foot doctor. And he don't have too much to cut on mine, so I didn't have to come.
Yes, ma'am. And you always have this kind of dry skin underneath here. All right, we'll debride some of that off today too. Exfoliate it off, nice and gentle. Try to do more gentle things for diabetic feet. We got precious cargo, we have to handle it gently. What kind of work did you do for a living? Now, did you used to do? Okay. Did you have to wear steel toe boots? So a lot of long, tight hours on these feet, huh? right, so we're just gonna clean some of this up. Any tenderness here? Tickle, I'm sure it does. Do you examine your feet daily? Do you look at them, look underneath them? I want you to start doing that, okay? You should be looking at your feet every day. If you gotta use a mirror, or have your sweetie over there look at it. That's something you should be doing every day, okay? All right, that's good.
Boots on your shoe.
You want me to get you a sanding band, Nick?